What is going on, my family? Welcome back. This is your boy Demetrius coming back at you with some more of this real shit. And here we are going to talk about Tekken 7 and the infamous or famous, or however you want to say it, the Tekken tier list. Now, this is something I've been wanting to talk about for a while, but the reason why I haven't really been talking about it is because every 5 minutes, somebody is making one of these Tekken tier lists, whether it be about the game or ridiculously outrageous or whatever. You open up Twitter, you open up Facebook, and what do you see? Somebody's making a Tekken tier list. So basically what I did was that I got a hold of a few of these tier lists, and then I was just like, you know what? Let's go over these tier lists and kind of get into the heads of these people that make these tier lists. Because me personally, a lot of people already know, I don't believe in tier lists when it comes to any fighting game. But the thing about it is, it's there, so we might as well go ahead and talk about it. But before we get into talking about the tier list and what I mean, I would just like to say is I'm basically going off of what I think and what I feel that these people that have made these tier lists are talking about. So it's not really a right or wrong thing. It's basically I'm going off of what I think that they're talking about. So I really don't want no, those Tekken trolls to come in my comment section and be like, well, you don't know what you're talking about. This and that, this and that. Hey, it's a fucking tier list. It's all about opinion and speculation, okay? So let's get into the tier list. So we're gonna start with this first tier list here. So this tier list here, I'm just gonna name this a frustration tier list, because the person that made this tier list is clearly kind of like they're expressing their frustration side of the characters that they come across in Tekken 7. So I'm gonna call this tier list a frustration tier list, and we're gonna start from top to bottom. And it's pretty interesting what this person has here. So we're gonna start from the top, and then it says here, most annoying cheating female bitch. And that's exactly what the censoring means, so I might as well go ahead and say it. So the top here, he's got 4 characters, got Anna, Lily, Zafina, and Alyssa. And with that list there, I don't know. You know what? I would actually take Lily off. Lily is not. I used to think Lily was a frustrating character, but to be quite honest with you, Lily is probably one of the easiest characters to beat if you really know what she's doing and you really can get her game plan down. So I would kind of take Lily off of that. She's not as frustrating as she used to be. But the other 3 characters, yeah, they can stay up there. Anna with those unreactable lows, it's just ridiculous, man. I mean, it's not impossible to catch those lows, but it's just the fact that she can just do those lows at any damn time she wants. And, yeah, that's frustrating, man. We already know Zafina. I don't even like talking about her. Alyssa, yeah, frustrating. But one thing about Alyssa, though, Alyssa she's kind of like Lily. Like, she's not as frustrating as she used to be. Especially if you can just kind of, just get a feel on how the Alyssa player plays, and you can really take advantage of that character. Like, a lot of people think a lot of the moves that she has are frustrating, but Alyssa, that character can be punished. She can get punished severely. So, but I won't argue with what this person has up here, because all 4 of those characters can, and a couple of them were frustrating at one point. So, yeah. So we're going to go to the second slot here, where this person has got it named most annoying cheating male dumb bitch. I guess that's what they censored. So this second slot here, I got a lot to say about this one. Now, he's got Brian Fury number 1 front and center. I actually agree with that. Everybody know how I feel about Brian Fury. Motherfuckers tried to drag me about that shit on Twitter. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Brian Fury. Shoot, I don't know why people trying to downplay that character. They know that character is pathetic as fuck. For real. 1-hit counter hit. Stupid ass wall damage. Fucking old ass combo that goes right straight to the fucking wall. Just carrying shit. And people want to sit there and drag me on Twitter. Man, y'all motherfuckers go on some damn where. Go on some damn where. Y'all know that character pathetic. Now, Bob, of course, is annoying. The jab pressure is annoying. And, people are always complain about the Bears. And then, of course, you got pathetic ass Paul Phoenix up there. Of course, he's the most annoying. Fucking 2 moves, that's all he needs. Stupid ass shit right there. I swear, Paul Phoenix is just the laziest character in the game. Just straight lazy. We all know Geese Howard, 2D character, trash. And of course, they got Leroy. Got Leroy up in this motherfucker just to be up in it. Of course, I don't agree with Leroy being an annoying, cheating character. You know, one thing about Leroy, it's just like the people that use him are the only people that just really, I guess you could say, don't have no frustrations against him. I find that kind of weird. I really do. But Leroy don't deserve to be in that second slot. He honestly don't. We already know Warong is the worst character in the game. And of course, Fakam Ram, of course, is up there. But Fakam Ram is practically dead. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody plays him. So who really cares about that character at this point? So we're going to go to the third one here. It says, on their way to joining the cheating female bitch club. And I'm going to say right now, this person has Lydia and Kunimitsu. Lydia is not a problem at all. Kunimitsu should have been up top. Kunimitsu should have been up top in front of Anna, because Kunimitsu is just straight trash. I swear to God, Kunimitsu is a fucking Guilty Gear character. I swear she is, man. Straight trash. She ought to be up top. She ought to be up top with most annoying right there. Kunimitsu. But Lydia is not a problem at all. Really not. She's counter hit prone. You can get her in a lot of counter hit situations. She's not a problem at all. So we're gonna go to the next line here, and this one says, on their way to joining the cheating male dumb bitch club. Now this one here, this person's got Dragunov and Armor King. Now I will say this about Armor King. I kind of understand when he says on their way. Like with Armor King, with the shenanigans that he got already, then you added those buffs. Yeah, he's kind of protected a little bit, but still, you know, people should be able to handle that. But as far as Dragunov is concerned, Dragunov's not even really talked about like that. I mean, Dragunov never gave me no problems. But yeah, Armor King can be a little bit overwhelming at times, especially with the shenanigans. And then you add on the buffs to boot. So yeah, I kind of understand where that person is coming from with Armor King. So we're gonna go to the last one here, and it says denied club entry because they don't make their opponents rage. Now this person here got a couple of characters that should be in different places on this one. Number one, Marduk should be up top in the most annoying cheating male dumb bitch category. Marduk should either be number 1 or number 2. He should either be in front of Brian Fury or behind Brian Fury. Because Marduk is a fucking piece of shit, man. The character is a straight annoying piece of shit. And then of course you got, and that's another thing I wanted to say about this tier list. Now this is kind of interesting. Now this person has got Kuma as the most annoying cheating male dumb bitch character, but has Panda down as denied entry, and they're the same character. So wouldn't it make sense for Panda to be up top along with Kuma? Shouldn't Panda be in the most annoying cheating female roster? I mean, I'm just saying, that's kind of interesting how this person got this tier. But like I said, I don't believe in these tier lists, but they are entertaining. But hey, let me know in the comment section about that. Do y'all find that kind of weird how this person has Kuma as the most annoying, but they don't have it with Panda? But let me see. Denied entry. I really don't have nothing to say about this last one here, because this is really kind of, you know, with this person, you know, obviously these characters don't make this person rage, but a lot of these characters make other people rage. Marduk, like I said, like Marduk should be up there right next to Brian Fury's bitch ass, for real. Because Marduk is just fucking a piece of shit. So we're gonna check out this next tier list here made by this player. Now this tier list is very, very interesting, far different from the last tier list that we just went over. So This tier list, I have no idea what to call this type of tier list, but we gonna check out what this this tier list got going on here, made by this player. So we're gonna start from the top and make our way down to the bottom. And at the top, he's got Rom at the top, and basically says sick of trying. So I'm guessing he means that sick of trying to learn him, I guess. And it's not working out for him. But why would you want to learn a character like Rom? I mean, who wants to learn that character other than to climb the ranks and get that feeling like you're the best Tekken player ever because everything he does is dominant? Why would you want to learn him? So it's a good thing that he's sick of trying to learn that character because the character sucks. So and I'm telling you, when that character came out, everybody was, oh, Rom is so fun, man. Motherfuckers, man, that was just straight exposure. Ugh, it just got on my nerves how people accepted Rom, but then want to talk shit about Leroy. Make that shit make sense. But let's move on. Now, sick of losing. I guess he means sick of losing to the characters. So no argument here. He's got Akuma. Everybody is sick of losing to that dumbass character. Of course, Leroy, Geese, Julia, Paul, Devil Jin, Steve, Zafina, Kazuya, Marduk. So yeah, I have to agree. I have to agree with this category right here. You know, if I were to make a tier list like this, I would just be like, I hate losing to these characters. Or, so let's go to the next one. I assume these characters are good because everyone says they are. So let's check these characters out. Jin Kazama is good, of course. Alyssa is not all that good of a character. Law is a good character, but the sad thing for Law is that these online scrubs that use him done gave this character a bad reputation. Law could be a good character, but a good majority of the players that use him have just made a mockery of him, and pretty much 80% of online Law players are rage quitters. So yeah, but shout out to my buddy Skywalker, man. Skywalker, he resides in Africa. Great Law player. He may be the best Law player on Earth, man. No cap, real talk. So shout out to Skywalker and his Law. Man, this is some great Law stuff that he be spitting out, man. But next character on this category, Bob. I don't know. Bob is kind of in the air. Who just really knows? I don't too much care about Bob though, but and Brian Fury, yeah, everybody says Brian Fury is good. Yeah, Brian Fury ain't shit. Miguel, sorry, Miguel is not a good character. I like Miguel. I really like him as a character. I like his design, I like his concept, but he's not a good character. He's really not, and he's really underdeveloped. And if he comes back in the next Tekken game, I hope they fix him, because I really do like Miguel, but yeah, he's not a good character. Kunimitsu, like I just mentioned earlier, she's a fucking dumbass Guilty Gear character, just over the top, just complete trash. And Kasumi has disappeared. No one really uses Kasumi. Like, she just, I have not seen this character in almost 2 years. They done started opening locals back up and nobody's using this character. So she's really just disappeared. So let's go to the next category here. I fight these characters all the time, but still don't know if they're any good. Lee is a decent character. Heihachi is a good character, even though, you got to deal with the 50-50, all that 50-50 arsenal he got, man, is a motherfucker. King, man, fuck King. Warong is the worst character in the game. Not good at all. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He is the worst, numero uno, the worst character in the game. And he will always be the worst character in the game as far as Tekken 7 is concerned. Claudio, I don't got no problem with Claudio. Claudio's cool. Asuka. Asuka is irrelevant. Nina Williams. Now, Nina Williams is... I'm going to say it like this. Nina Williams, it's like Nina Williams is built to give male characters trouble. But if you use another female character against her, Nina Williams can be dominated. It's pretty awkward. Negan, let's not talk about him. Armor King, yeah, Armor King is good, you know. Very reluctantly, I'm gonna say Armor King is good, because like I said earlier, you know, Armor King, with his shenanigans and then his buffs, he's clearly protected. So, but he is good though. Let's see, next category. I play these characters and still don't know if they're any good. Fang, it's getting to the point. You know, I don't really, you know, when I say a character carries people, I say that with a lot of thought and a lot of experience going up against the character and a lot of labbing, you know, going up against the character. And it's starting to get to the point where Fang is kind of a carry character because, for one, that backdash Kempo is cheap as fuck. And Fang is going to get the wall with his combo. It's just, he's going to get you in a wall situation. It's almost unfair. And then, of course, that shoulder attack is so fucking spammy. A Fang player just goes out of control with that shit. And Fang is pretty much, he's getting in carry territory. So, I don't think he's a good character because of that. I just think he's just he's a character, it's a cheap package. And Bandai Namco knows it. Master Raven, and let me tell you, I mean, you know, I was asking people this, like, how can you tell if a Master Raven player is any good? Like, because the shit that she does, you just be looking at the screen like, is this skill? Is this spam? Like, what the hell is going on with this character? And I'm gonna let it be known right now, I don't know Master Raven's matchup, and I don't plan on learning it. I really don't. You know, that character is just, I don't know, just way too much. And her wall damage is just pitiful. That shit needed to get fixed, but it never did. But yeah, I never fight these characters. This category here is very interesting. The reason why I say that is he says he never fights these characters. So y'all already know what that means.
Rage Quitter.
That's exactly what that means. So we're gonna go on to the next category. Season 1 boys feels bad, man. I don't understand. I don't understand what he means by that. He's got Dragunov, Jack, and Shaheen, but I don't understand what he means. Next category. Literally no one plays these characters. I play Katarina. Katarina's my secondary. His player is wrong on that one. People do play Leo. There's a lot of Leo players out there. There's a lot of Noctis players out there. So this category here, he's kind of wrong on this one, because every single one of these characters he has in this category, people play these characters. People play Katarina. Katarina is very, very popular. So I disagree with that category he got going on there, because those 5 characters he got, everybody plays those characters. People, a lot of Noctis mains, a lot of Ganryu players. Unfortunately, there are a lot of Eliza players. And Leo, a lot of motherfuckers are playing Leo. So, yeah, I disagree with this one. And the last but not least, these characters are very large. Well, no kidding. The Bears and Gigas. So, this last one here didn't even have no meaning to it at all. Just very large. Of course, no kidding. So, so this is what's going on with this tier list here. But like I said, it's just, you know, Tekken tier list, you gotta love them. Let's move on. So now this last tier list here that I'm gonna check out, this tier list is a little bit more simpler than the last couple of tier lists. And I think this tier list here by this player is kind of like a Tekken 8 wish list kind of tier list. because it's kind of, you know, wanting some characters to come back or wanting some characters not to come back. So let's go ahead and check this tier list out by this player here. So we're going to start from the top. So this player has a tier list of characters that they absolutely want to come back because it says stay please. So let's look at the category of characters that are in this this area. So Lily, Asuka, Master Raven, Zafina, Jin Kazama, of course, is going to come back. Kazuya, of course, is going to come back. Lars, it looks like Lars is going to come back. Wararm is going to come back because Jin Kazama is going to come back. Unfortunately, he's probably going to be the worst character in the game in Tekken 8. Anna is going to come back, but she's not going to be part of the default roster. She never is. She's probably going to be a DLC for the most part. Ling Xiaoyu is going to come back because Jin Kazama is going to come back. So a lot of these characters are really connected to Jin Kazama, and we already know he's going to come back. So Warong, Ling Xiaoyu, Lars, those characters, they're all connected to Jin Kazama, so those characters are definitely going to come back. Lydia, I have no idea. Kunimitsu, this person wants Kunimitsu to come back. I do not want Kunimitsu to come back. Kunimitsu sucks. Jack is going to come back because Jack is kind of like the foot soldier of Tekken, so Jack is probably going to come back. Of course, Alyssa is going to come back because, like I said, Lars is connected to Jin Kazama. So if Lars comes back, Alyssa is going to come back because Lars is in love with that damn cyborg. So I don't know who this player's main is, but yeah, a good number of characters on this category, they're going to return. Now, Master Raven is a big question mark because I think they got something going on with these Raven characters. You know, we had a male Raven in Tekken 6. We had a female Raven in Tekken 7. So I don't know. They may do something different with these Raven characters. I don't know. Yet to be seen. Zafina, I don't think she should come back. They should have never brung her back, honestly. And Asuka, it just really depends on Lily. Those two characters. If Asuka comes back, Lily's gonna come back. So I mean, who knows at this point? But Lily has, ever since Lily's debuted, she has been coming back though. So a lot of those characters that this person has up there, they're pretty much are gonna come back. Now the next one, wouldn't mind seeing come back. Let's see. Nina Williams is an original character. She's gonna come back. King, original character, he's gonna come back. Miguel, have no idea. Brian Fury, I really don't give a fuck, but more than likely he is gonna come back. Even though Brian Fury, it's getting to the point where Brian Fury, like, what is he really there for? Like, you know, after Tekken 5, that was really it for Brian Fury. Like, what is he really there for? Let's just keep it real. Julia, I don't want Julia to come back. Dragunov may not come back because me personally, I think Dragunov got killed. I actually think Master Raven actually killed him. So I don't see Dragunov coming back, but I could be wrong. Panda is going to come back. If Kuma comes back, Panda's going to come back. So Armor King, if King comes back, yeah, Armor King is going to come back more than likely. Steve has been consistent, so he's probably going to come back. Leo's been consistent. Kasumi's not going to come back. I highly doubt it. Lee, probably going to come back. Paul is an original character. His pathetic ass is going to come back. Law is probably going to come back. I think they're done with the whole Forest Law experience, the Forest Law experiment, and I think they're just gonna stick with martial law. So I think he's gonna come back. I don't think Eliza. I hope they're just gonna be done with the 2D characters, and I hope Eliza's not gonna come back. Yoshimitsu, original character, is gonna come back. Lei Wulong, it's a good chance he won't come back because Lei Wulong really doesn't have any point in the story anymore. After Tekken 5, Lei Wulong really just kind of got dry. Like, there's just really nothing there for him. But he may come back as another DLC just to be coming back in it. But, you know, like Lei is a bland character at this point. Really just dried up. And of course, Devil Jin is going to come back because at the end of Tekken 7, it's going to be Devil Jin versus Devil Kazuya. So that's what they're going to set up. And of course, Eddie is coming back. And the reason why I say Eddie is coming back is because Eddie is the most famous character in Tekken. And I personally do believe that Harada and his development team are aware of that. So Eddie is going to come back. Kuma, more than likely, going to come back. Bob, I don't know. Bob really has no connection with anybody. Let me tell you something. Bob and Brian Fury, those two characters are really just like, this is why they linked those two characters up in Tekken 7. They have no connection with each other as of right now. Like, if Bob doesn't come back in the next Tekken game, I wouldn't be surprised, because Bob doesn't have no connection to anybody. We don't know nothing about him. Like, he's just there. Like, he's just a fat guy that's just there. But we already know why Bob was created. He was created because he's a copy of Rufus from Street Fighter 4. That's why Bob was created. But Bob has no point. He's just there. He's worthless. He really is. Claudio, I think he's going to come back because this is his Tekken 7 with his debut. So I think Claudio's going to come back. And I hope to God that Lucky Chloe does not fucking come back. She is just worthless, pointless. Please don't bring this character back. So the next one, DLC replaced with new old characters. So Heihachi, who knows? Heihachi just might be just a DLC just to put in, kind of like Shao Kahn. You know, just put him in just because he's iconic and legend character. Heihachi is an original character, so who knows what they're gonna do with him. Fang Wei, I think they just need to take off. Like, Fang Wei is getting kind of tiresome. Like I said, he's starting to be a carry character with a lot of the cheap stuff. And to be quite honest with you, Fang Wei, his story is kind of lame. Marduk, he probably won't come back. Josie, I doubt is going to come back. Josie is just, like, everybody hates her. I don't think she's going to come back. Katarina is probably going to come back because of her popularity. I don't think the Katarina community is going to allow Katarina not to come back. So she's going to come back. And if she don't come back as a default, you best to believe motherfuckers here in the Katarina community, we gonna get on Harada if he makes that decision not to bring her back. So Katarina's gonna be back in it one way or another, whether it be DLC or whatever in the next Tekken game. And Shaheen, just get him out of here. Nobody fucking cares. Shaheen is garbage. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about his story. Nobody cares about him going after Jin Kazama. Get him out. Just get him out. Nobody cares. Please no. Okay, got Gigas down here. Geese Howard, I'm pretty sure Geese Howard's not going to come back. Please no. Leroy has got to come back. I mean, why would they, all of this work they put into him just to take him off in the next game? I think Leroy is going to come back. Fakam I don't think they're going to bring him back because they shouldn't bring him back. And as y'all can see, Fakam is totally pointless right now. He is just a pointless character. People are starting to see through him, and people ain't falling for the bullshit anymore. So I think Fakam is out of there. Akuma, I don't think they're gonna do away with the 2D character, or I don't think they're gonna do these 2D character things in the next Tekken game. So I don't think Akuma's gonna be in it. Same thing for like Noctis and shit like that. Negan, I don't think it's gonna be in it. Ganryu, maybe, big maybe. But like I said, with the 2D characters, I hope that experiment is over with and they don't bring those 2D characters back, because I think it was a failure and I just don't like the advantages that they have. Like I said, as far as Ganryu is concerned, that's just a big maybe. And that's this tier list here. So it's really, like I said, it's like a Tekken 8 wish list tier list, and I guess it's a pretty good tier list. If you can call it that. I don't even know if you could call this a tier. What's so tier about what's so tier about this? This is a wish list. This is not a tier list. So, so there you have it. The Tekken tier list extravaganza, you know. But like I said, every 5 minutes somebody is making a tier list like this, a Tekken tier list like this. So my family, those are the interesting Tekken tier lists that I decided to go over in this video. But like I said before, there are literally hundreds and thousands of these tier lists being uploaded every day on social media. So you know, I might make a volume 2 of these tier lists, because you know, these Tekken tier lists, man, they can be interesting and funny and entertaining. And like I said, these few here, they were pretty entertaining and pretty intriguing. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below about these particular Tekken tier lists, if you got some thoughts and feelings on them. And also, you know, let me know about how y'all feel about these Tekken tier lists as a whole. You know, do y'all pay attention to these Tekken tier lists? Are they entertaining to y'all, or is it just a laugh to y'all? Y'all feel what I'm saying? You know, let me know in the comment section. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for the hottest Tekken 7 action on the internet, period. I will get back at you in the next video. My name is Demetrius. Stay safe. God bless. I will holler at y'all later. I'm out. Peace.